All right, well, we were really excited to get that win and just to establish ourselves in the semifinals, obviously. But, that's really big for our program out there. That's our first postseason win in the Sun Belt. I thought that these two kids did a great job of putting us on their back. Obviously, I thought South Alabama played really well, and we knew it would be a tough game. They're so well coached, and they do such a good job on scout, and they make you have to go to options 2, 3, 4, 5 because they defend your first option so well. But I thought that our kids dug deep. We did not shoot the ball well. We did the first quarter, and then we kind of got a little tight, it looked like. But I thought that we did shoot the ball really, really well from the free throw line, and especially late, and I thought they did a good job of digging deep and finishing the game.
Next, we will take questions from the audience for the student athletes. If you have a question, please hold up your hand, and Darren with the microphone here will get it to you. Any questions for the student athletes right here?
I guess for Sierra, first of all, I guess just how did it feel to get the first postseason win of your career?
It feels great because my last 2 years here, I mean, we've been right there, but we just couldn't pull it off the first 2 years, so it feels really good to be able to get our first one.
Can I ask?
Sure.
Okay.
You can ask a few more.
Okay. For Rebecca, did this kind of show you guys how tough it is to get a win in the postseason? Like the fact that the game carried on for so long,
Yes, I think so. And we also have 7 new players, so there's a lot of new ones. It's their first time to actually get to play in the Sun Belt. So I think there was a lot of nerves going around, and that your first game is to shake off a few nerves, and it's just you just keep playing through it and keep going and just work hard. And we came out on top, so that was good.
Last thing for either one of y'all, Devers is y'all's third leading scorer usually. Tonight she had an off night shooting, but she did get 8 rebounds, I think. What does that say about her that maybe her shot wasn't falling, but she still stayed in fighting with you guys?
To me, it just shows that she can do more than one thing. She's not just a shooter. She can rebound. She can attack the basket. She can do all of that. I mean, and if one thing's not working for you, you have to find something else that will. And I think she did a great job tonight.
Any more questions for the student athletes? All right, Sierra, Rebecca, we'll dismiss you at this time. You can rejoin your teammates.
Thank you.
Good luck finding the locker room.
Right. He said blue dots.
We will continue with this time with more questions for Coach Gerlich. If you have a question, please hold up your hand. Yes, go ahead. Sure, go ahead. No problem.
Coach Gerlich, the team had 7 assists in the first quarter and only 6 in the final 3 quarters. What changed?
Well, we quit hitting shots, for one thing. I think our shooting percentage, went drastically down. So it wasn't that we weren't sharing the ball, but I just think that we weren't working for as good as shots. Sometimes I think when you get some shots early, you start relying on thinking that they're going to be easy, and so you lose your focus a little bit, and I felt like we did that a little bit in the second quarter particularly. But I did think that, I just think that we kind of had stage fright just a little bit, almost throughout the entire game. But I thought late in the game that we dug deep, and I thought that Asia had a big 3 in the corner and really wanted the ball that helped us kind of, spread the gap a little bit.
And for Devers, I know I touched upon her a little bit. Does the fact that she had an off shooting night, but you guys still ended up pulling it out, kind of give you faith moving forward that, if she has a good game, it kind of gives you an even better chance moving forward?
Absolutely. Well, that's the nice thing about the depth that we have is we have a lot of scorers on our team. I mean, Asia and Christina and Crystal and obviously Sierra and Rebecca can all really score the basketball. And whenever one of them has an off night, it's nice when others pick up. I mean, Sierra, I thought, really stepped up her offensive game. And, of course, Rebecca gave us her normal, which was really nice. But I think what you can see is that those kids can do other things, and they can't let missing a couple of early shots take them completely out of their game. But I do think that what you'll see is when all of our kids are firing on all cylinders, we could be a very tough team.
Questions for Coach Gerlich? Right here in the back.
Coach, the last couple of years, the last 2 years come up just short. Just kind of the same thing that he asked to Sierra. How good does it feel to get that win tonight?
It feels really good. I mean, this is, I love conference tournament time. I love the fact that we bring all the teams in. And I say that being the number 2 seed, it's really, it's tough playing lower seeds because they have nothing to lose and they really get after it. But I love the fact that they have that opportunity because I've been there before, and you want to motivate your kids. So the fact that you go in as a higher seed and they've played a game already before you, that's difficult. And it was hard being at home on Tuesday watching those games being played already, knowing that they're getting their first game jitters out of the way. But to win, to finally get that first win, really feels good, and it's huge for our program. And obviously, we don't want to be satisfied with just one win, but our kids have got to figure out how to steamroll through this tournament.
Coach, you had a couple players play almost the entire game tonight. They really balled hard. You had some other players that put in some big minutes. As you go into the off day tomorrow before the game on Saturday night, what's kind of the plan as far as like to get rest but to keep them sharp at the same time?
Well, I mean, this is between now and Saturday. It's really the same that we've done all year long with conference play because we play Thursday, Saturday. So that part of it shouldn't be too different. Obviously, we do need to rest. I mean, we've got to do some scout tonight and familiarize ourselves with whoever it is that wins this next game. We actually are doing some community service in the morning that the Sunbelt has lined up for us, which is awesome, and we are really excited to give back to the community for that. We want to cheer our guys on. I mean, we have a lot of things going on and that's part of the tournament experience. But our kids know why they're here, and we'll make sure that we keep their focus. But we will keep them off their feet as much as possible, do a lot of mental preparation, and just, at this time, it's survive and advance, and it's go time.
Okay. First of all, I want to congratulate UTA. Outstanding basketball team, outstanding coaching staff with great players. Tonight's game, we really felt like we had a good opportunity here tonight to pull the upset. I thought we played, well enough to be able to do that in spots. I think we get the game to a 3 or 4 point margin, and then we have 2 back-to-back turnovers in the backcourt that they convert and score and extend the lead. I think that was the difference in the ball game. Extremely proud of our young ladies, the fight we showed here in the Sun Belt Conference tournament, and especially proud of our lone senior, Kobe Davis, who has not practiced since February the 6th, and just showed up late on game day and just gave everything she had to University of South Alabama.
Questions for Coach?
Coach, talk a little bit about your three-point shooting. You knocked down 9 of them, but it kind of seemed to go away there at the end. There, after you'd cut it, and you're still in striking distance for sure.
Yeah, Genesis Perriman's been shooting the ball really well, and so she just kind of continued that. But we got a big lift from Aaron Audio tonight, who has struggled most of the year, but had an outstanding night tonight and came in and went 3 for 3 and gave us a big lift. If we're going to beat a team like this, you got to be able to make threes. Probably one thing we're probably disappointed in that could have helped us a little bit is, we shoot 60% from the free throw line.
Anything else?
Any more questions for Coach Fowler? Coach, thank you for your time. Best wishes to you and your program.
Thank you.